Hey, it's Tommy Z and welcome back to Tommy Z Travels. So today marks 1 year since I've applied for my fiance's K1 visa. Pre-COVID, it takes about 6 to 9 months, and now things are way behind. So in honor of those international lovers, including my wonderful fiance, happy Valentine's Day. Let's talk about long distance relationships. When traveling, it's possible to meet a lot of different people. Whether it be a quick chat in the airport, becoming Instagram or Facebook friends, and all the way up to finding the love of your life. So what happens if you meet someone you really hit it off with? How hard is a long distance relationship? Can it work? How does it work? Well, I'm here to give you some pros and cons. And let me start by saying long distance relationships is not for everybody. So here are 3 cons of a long distance relationship. Number 3, separation. Of course, with a long distance relationship, the distance is a huge issue. For starters, you can't go on traditional dates. You're physically not there for each other. And time zones can make communication really difficult. It's really easy to start feeling down when you can't even hug your significant other. Number 2, jealousy. Okay, let's face it. Jealousy can be a major issue for any relationship, long distance, or even right here at home. And that includes anywhere from going out to just hanging out with your best friend. Now add the distance. Jealousy can really have an effect on you mentally and even physically sometimes. It can be as simple as something like, who's that girl that liked your post? Or if you're out, who's all there? Send me a picture, call me, video call me, show me who's there. This can really hurt any relationship, but with the distance involved, it amplifies it tenfold. So if you're a person that struggles with jealousy, long distance relationship is going to be very hard. Having trust in your partner in a long distance relationship is absolutely essential. Number 1, communication. Waking up to a cute text in the morning is great, but what if that cute text to you seemed a little bit sarcastic to the other person? We live in a great time where you can video call, which is phenomenal for any long distance relationship. However, we do still rely on text messages for those times you can't video. And as with any type of text message, email, or anything, it can be easy to misinterpret what someone's saying. And with the misinterpretation, language barriers also can amplify that too. Even in an English setting, someone from Ireland has a much different accent than someone like me from upstate New York, who could even vary from someone who's from Australia. Slang for something I find funny might be misinterpreted as something offensive to the other. And another thing that can be a bit strainful is if your first language isn't what your partner's is, or vice versa, that can be really stressful, especially when you wake up first thing in the morning and you immediately have to start translating everything. On the topic of communications, even though we can video at any given time, you do have to rely on your internet provider. My fiance is in the Philippines, as some of you know, and the connection there can be great some days and completely terrible the next. And there are times when the internet gets slow and laggy and it's really hard to hear, and it can be really mentally frustrating when you have to keep saying, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Over and over and over. All right, now if I haven't scared you away yet, let's turn the tables. Number 3, learning your partner. With the distance, you have a lot more time to focus on the emotional side than the physical side. While of course the physical aspect is important, you don't really have that luxury of letting lust get in the way. You'll end up taking these opportunities to get to know each other a lot better. You'll spend a lot of this time getting to really know your partner. And this includes the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly. If you remove yourself from the physical aspect, you have a lot less barriers holding you back from falling in love. Number 2, trust. While you may think this actually may be in the negative section, I personally find it to be more of a positive. Why is that, you ask? Well, if you can trust each other separated by such distance and not let any of that get in the way, you'll be able to trust that person forever. I've been cheated on in my life, as many have, and I've had plenty of reasons not to trust. However, in my case at least, I was able to learn to trust my fiance wholeheartedly, very quickly. Neither of us have to worry about if one or the other is going out somewhere, out and about. The only time I ever worry about her is when she's traveling. But more on the hoping she had a smooth flight and that she made it home safe. Number 1, rewarding. We live by the thought that if we can make it through this, we can make it through anything. The times you're together, your passion burns like the sun, and you'll appreciate each other much more. Even something as simple as having breakfast together seems like the best thing in the world. Some people wouldn't think twice about going and seeing a movie with their significant other. But when you're limited to using something like Netflix Party or Skype calls and watching a video together, you also have to deal with drops, lag, any of that stuff that comes with the internet providers. So even watching a movie feels wonderful. You'll appreciate every hour, every minute, every second together. Even at the airport, when saying goodbye, though sad, you'll be counting down the absolute seconds before you have to leave. Sounds bad, but you truly savor every second that you're together. As I said earlier, long distance relationship is not for everybody. I feel like people with trust and commitment issues wouldn't do so well with this. But those who take that leap of faith, trust each other, and work through all of your problems, you'll be able to take on the world. And when you're together, you will truly be unstoppable. And with COVID, it's harder than ever to deal with these problems. And it's not just keeping lovers apart, but keeping families apart. Though we're not actually married yet, I still see her family as my family. And at this point today, I have not seen them in 14 months. Long distance relationships can be the most challenging and the most rewarding thing you'll ever experience. I really hope you liked this video. And if you liked it, please hit the like button below and subscribe. If you have any questions at all about long distance relationships, please don't hesitate to drop a comment below and ask. Or feel free to message me on my Tommy Z Travels Facebook page. So to all you lovers out there, happy Valentine's Day. And of course, an extra special happy Valentine's Day to my wonderful fiance who helps support me through all this and continues to be by my side every single day. So to all of you out there, have a wonderful Valentine's Day.